Okay, I tried. At least I tried. A little over a month ago, on the night between the 23rd and 24th of September, I decided to go back to veganism. Just a background, I was 100% vegan between the 26th of May 2015 and the 27th of December, harsh December 2023, when I went back to being a vegetarian and ate eggs and cheese. After more than 8.5 years, I didn't. So, a little over a month ago, I decided I really want to go back to being 100% vegan once again. I lived in Ohrid at the time. So I tried, and here in the Balkan, just like in the former USSR, veganism is extremely difficult. Vegetarianism is alien here. So veganism is... And people what can I tell you? I am all alone. Financial, economical situation aside, I no longer have the psychological, the emotional strength to do it. When I went 100% vegan back then, 2015, it was easy. First, I was living in Israel. Horrible country, sure. Despicable people. But still, it's very easy being vegan there. And after all, it's the country with the highest percentage of vegans anywhere. Of course, we're a small minority anywhere, but there we are a somewhat slightly bigger minority than anywhere else on the planet. And I was living in my own place. I was living in a rented apartment, but with this for years, with a place where I was citizen and I could simply stay and live there. I wasn't being brutally kicked out every 3 months at the most from country to country for the sole crime of not being a citizen there. There and then I was citizen. I lived my life in my hometown. So yeah, it was easy. It was easy. But here now, what can I tell you? Here now it is excruciatingly difficult. Not just the lack of any vegan stuff. It's possible to find some stuff, yes. I mean, there is no tofu to be had. In Ohrid, I never found any tofu, and except for once, maybe I found something that contained tofu, but I didn't buy it at the time. In one single mini market in Ohrid, maybe, but blocks of tofu, nowhere in Ohrid. And here in Montenegro, in Budva, in Bar, So far, I haven't seen any either. There are very few vegan groceries to buy, but it's beyond it. Here, I'm all alone. I don't really know anyone in Montenegro. I have no friends here. Geographically, the nearest people who care about me and I care about them are in Ohrid, hundreds of kilometers away. Here in Montenegro, I don't know anyone, and I highly doubt I'll ever get to know anyone here. Because the Montenegrins, for the most part, are not nice people. They may live in the Balkan next to the Albanians, close to the Macedonians, but they are nothing like them. They are not nice people. Very unfriendly, from everything I've seen. So, and I don't really know any vegans. I know vegans in YouTube. But knowing on YouTube, watching their vids, but it's not really friends. Not really. So, my real true friends, both in Belarus and Macedonia, are neither vegan nor vegetarian. They like me and I like them a lot, but they do not know this world. And the only vegetarian people I know are my mother and aunt, and that's it. Vegans, I don't really know anyone. And as I said, I'm here in Montenegro, in Bar, Shushan, Bar, I'm all alone, completely. And emotionally, psychologically, mentally, cannot stand it. I didn't tell it yet before, but I already had a breaking point a week and a half ago when I was living in Budva, Czechik. With a crazy host from whom I ran away. So back then, for 2 days, I ate eggs and yogurt. I also ate some yogurt on the road when I went from Macedonia to Montenegro a few days earlier. But after that failing, for 2 days I ate eggs and dairy, I felt really bad about it and decided that I shall make another effort to be vegan again, but it was when I just came here to Shushan, to Bar. But at some point, I'm sorry. Emotionally, I'm a wreck. Mentally, my mind barely works. I cannot go on like this. Not anymore. I will go back to eat dairy and eggs and honey again. To being vegetarian, which is the way I grew up. Thank goodness I have at least my vegetarianism. Oh goodness. Thank my maternal grandparents and my mother, thanks to whom I have vegetarianism to fall back to. So I'm going back to that.